Today we're going to talk about failure. Failure has to become your best friend. Most people are scared to fail. You know why? Because they're scared to try. They are lazy. They're scared to look bad. Failing is your best friend. Failing has to become your best friend. If you ask any millionaire right now, how did they become rich? 9 times out of 10, they're going to tell you they became rich by failing and not giving up. You got to fail. Failing is your best friend. You know why? Because it teaches you how to get better. It teaches you what not to do. You learn from failing. You learn from your mistakes. You get better. Failing is the process of succeeding. You have to fail in order to succeed. You get what I'm saying? In order to be great at something, in order to be successful at something. Failing is the process of doing that. When you were a child and you was riding your bike and you learning how to ride a bike, you didn't get on a bike one time and fall and say, you know what, bump that, I'm not riding no more. And if you were the child that do that, you don't know how to ride a bike right now. And riding bikes are super fun. You get what I'm saying? So you got on that bike, you didn't have any training wheels, and you started to pedal, and you might have fell, and you scraped your leg, you scraped your arm, and hurt it. You got a scab. But guess what? If you was a tough kid, or if you really wanted to learn how to ride that bike, you would get back up and get on that bike and try again, no matter how many times you failed. Why? Because you wanted to succeed. You wanted to be able to ride your bike. You seen the other kids in the neighborhood riding their bike and having fun and laughing, and you wanted to succeed too. So why you don't apply that same concept to your bank account? Why you don't apply that same concept to your goals, to your life, to your financial situation, to everything that you're trying to do? You gonna fail. You gotta fail. That's the process of making it. That's the process of succeeding. Most people don't try because they don't want to fail. They're scared of failing, which means you're scared of succeeding. Everything I ever did in my life, I failed at it horribly. And this is what taught me how to succeed at it. You get what I'm saying? I failed at almost everything I ever done. And in the process of me failing, I realized how to maneuver in the situation, how to get better, what not to do, what to expect, what not to expect, what to prepare for. Failing is that process. You have to fail. Failing has to become your best friend. You gotta fail. That's so scary. I don't want to take risks. I don't want to do this. You have to take risks, because when you take a risk, you are opening up the doorways for it to happen. If you don't take a risk, if you don't try, guess what? You can guarantee one thing. You're not going to get rich. You're not going to get that business loan or that business plan. You're not going to get that house. You're not going to get that job that you wanted, because you're not taking risks. But if you take the risk, you have 2 possibilities now. Either one, you're going to fail, or 2, it's going to work. One or the other. If you don't take the risk, you know one thing is going to happen. It's not happening. Whatever you're trying to accomplish is not happening. But if you take a risk, if you try, 1 or 2 things is going to happen. Either going to fail, and failing is not something bad. You're learning. You're gaining experience by failing. And 2, it's going to happen. The more you fail, God going to get so tired of you failing that he going to grant you whatever it is that you looking for, because he tired of you failing. Failing is the process of you becoming successful. You gotta fail. You gotta fall off that bike and get back on it. You gotta scrape your knee. You gotta put a Band-Aid on. You gotta get the peroxide, the alcohol. You gotta do that. That's the process of succeeding. You know this concept when you was a child and you was taking the training wheels off and learning how to ride your bike. So why you can't apply it to your adulthood? When you get older, you lose these small little concepts that you thought was just nothing. They actually play a big role in your life. You have to fail. Failing is good. Failing is not nothing that's bad. Don't be scared of failing. Don't be afraid of failing. Make that your friend. I get excited when I fail. Like, yeah, it's going down. Because next time, I'm going to make it. For real, like, I'm different. I think different. People be like, yo, you're nuts. I'll be like, I know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? I know what works for me. And I know it'll work for you because it's working for me. And I'm not nothing special. So if it's working for me, it gotta work for you. I love when I fail. That gives me more ambition. That gives me more drive, because guess what? I'm 2 steps closer to succeeding. I'm 2 steps closer to making it happen. All I gotta do is just iron out the wrinkles. All I gotta do is fix the little flaws, and boom, it's in the game. But if I never tried, if I never failed, guess what? It would have never happened. It would have never happened. So don't be scared of failing. Don't be scared of trying. Don't be scared of looking bad or what somebody else think about you. That's not paying your bills. That's not getting you through them doors. Failing is. Failing gonna get you through them doors. Not being born with a silver spoon and having money. There's plenty of people out here with money. That don't mean they're successful at what they're doing. They just have money. Failing. Embracing failing. Learning from failing. Loving to fail. And taking that energy and allowing it to successfully get you to the final stage, which is succeeding. That's all I've done with my life. I failed so much and learned each time that I failed that eventually I had to succeed. It had to work because I've been trying so much. God, like I said, was fed up with me. Like, yo, you know what? Make this happen, because this boy is not giving up. You can't give up. You can't be afraid to fail. Failing is good. Make failing your best friend. And I guarantee you, whatever it is that you're trying to succeed at, you're going to succeed at it. Why? Because it has to happen sooner or later. Sooner or later, that failing going to turn into winning. Sooner or later, that failing going to turn into succeeding. You getting better each time you fail. You upgrading each time you fail. That ain't a downgrade, that's an upgrade. You getting better. You getting better, baby. Don't be scared to believe in yourself. Don't be scared to invest in yourself and to try and to take risks. This is what makes you. This is what builds character. This is what makes your testimony, your story so great. It's because you failed. My story would be whack if I just succeeded. I just succeeded. No, I had to be homeless. I had to be foodless. I had to fail. I had to mess up. I went to jail. It's so much different things I had to go through, which made my journey so more interesting, which made my story so more relatable, which made my success so more monumental. You get what I'm saying? You have to fail. That's the process of being successful. Once you understand that, you're already a winner. You're already successful. The game is done. You in the game. Make failing your best friend. It's your boy Raleigh. Peace.